Page, it's going to be pretty easy to create the contact page. So we can just type in the title right here, and we can change the template to the full width option. And then let's click on the publish button here. And once we do, we can turn on the UX Builder. And we're going to use the presets that we saved for the title and the call to action. So we can click on the add element. And the first thing that we want to do is add our first section. So that's going to be a banner, I believe. So if I click on that, you can see that we have our banner. And if we scroll to the top, if you save the title section from the about page, you can just click on it and it's going to populate it right here. And once we have this, we can just change the title to Contact Us and then click OK. And then I can add my 2 columns, and you can see on my demo online store with WordPress that I have my sections right here. So we have the contact form and also our text. So let me just copy this and then go back into the e-commerce website that we're making. And we want to add our 2 rows. So right here, I'm going to click on row and just click on the 2 column option. And then over here on this side, I will add a text element. So we'll select this one. And we can go with the basic paragraph, and I can open up the text editor. And I know I'm going a little fast because it's just so, I think we pretty much covered a lot of this stuff already. So I don't want to go too slow for you if you are a fast learner. But if I am going too fast, then feel free to pause the video also. So I have my text right here, and you can see I formatted it with different boldness and heading spaces and sizes and all that stuff. So I'm going to click OK, and this is just generic text to show some business information. And I can center this right here, and you can always change the font size or the line height or even the colors. And I do want to add some spacing at the top over here. So I think that's going to be in the text box or the column. But first I want to add the contact form so that we can see how we can align it. So we can't add this section yet because we have to go and get the shortcode. So I'll leave this blank for now, but let's add our last section. So if I come down here, I can just click on the plus button, and we want to add a row because that's what we saved in the about page. So I'll click on that, and we have the preset right here. So you can see it just inserts it, and if we need to, we can add some spacing at the top and the bottom after we add in the contact form. So to add the contact form, first I want to go and click on the update button here. So make sure you save everything, and let's go and get the shortcode for the contact form. It's going to be on the WordPress dashboard. So I'm going to close out of this, and I'll go back to the WordPress dashboard by clicking on the W. And I want to come to the contact tab. So you should see it on the left hand side, and we can click on contact forms, and these should already be created for you. So we have this contact form 1, and you can customize it if you wanted to. You can change whatever you need to, but I don't think you need to change anything. And you can see that we have the shortcode right here. So I can copy this, and what I can do is go back to the contact page. So I'm just going to hover over pages and click on all pages again. And right here we have the contact page, and I'll turn on the Flatsum theme page builder again. And now we can just add a text module right here, and we can use the paragraph one and open this up and then paste in our shortcode. So you should have your own. It depends on your plugin and whatever the shortcode that's showing up on your website. So just click OK and click apply and update. And to make this populate, we want to refresh this page. And now you can see that we have the contact form that shows up just like this. And you can see that these two aren't lined up. So what I want to do is in the first column on the left-hand side, I'm going to go into the options, and I want to add some px. So 20 px right here for the padding. And what that's going to do is just push this down a little bit. And you can see that it lines up a little bit better. So I like that. And I'm going to add some padding or gap at the top and also in between. So we'll do 50 and 30 again. So I'll come into add elements and just choose the gap. And we have the 30 px. So I'm going to add that one right here. And then I'll duplicate this, and I'll change this one to 50 px. And for the 50 px, I'll add it right here below or on top of this row. So now we have the contact page, and when a visitor writes a message and sends it, it'll go right to your inbox that's associated with the e-commerce website with WordPress. Okay, so what we can do is click on the save button here. Make sure that you update this. And again, you can check it out on these different devices. And if you need to, you can change or adjust whatever you want. And now what we want to do is we want to edit the homepage menu and also the footer menu. And we can clean up our pages, all those starter templates and everything like that. So let's close out of this if you're ready. And if you need to, you can pause the video. So I'm going to go back to the WordPress dashboard. And what we can do first is we can clean up our pages if you want. So I want to remove all of these extra pages. So I'm going to go to the last page and just click on all these. These are just demo pages. I want to keep these ones that have the text over here that say that these are signified. And what I want to do here is just select all these pages. I want to keep the front page, all these ones that have these bold text, because these ones are important for my website and probably for yours too. But all these other ones you can remove. So I'm going to just move these to the trash. And these ones with parents right here, I don't need these ones either. So I'm going to just select them all and move them to the trash. And also these ones. So I want to make sure that I can just scroll through and yep, I don't need any of these. They all have parents. So these are all part of the template. So we can also remove these ones. And then over here, we have this page. So I want to keep some of these ones. So the account page, wish list, but these ones down here, we don't need. So I'm going to just select all of these and I'll keep the home page, account page, wish list page, privacy policy, which is a draft page that you can edit and publish on your own. And same with the refund policy and the shop page. This one is not the about page that we created, and same with this contact page. So I'll remove all of these other ones, and we should just have to do this one more time. So I'll select these and move these to the trash.